And that's Coit Tower, perched high atop Telegraph Hill here in San Francisco. We're just about set for action. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming into town. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, "I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win." And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. And looking at where the league has gone, Chris, do you miss the physicality of years past?
I do. I do. I think it needs to be a balance to the game, but I also love the spacing and the fluidity of the game. And so, yeah, I don't miss all those bumps and bruises, but, yeah, I don't want this to become flag football.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiseman's out there with Wiggins. Here's Jackson, and stolen by Wiggins. George against Thompson. Curry is inside. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Jackson against Thompson. And Wiseman sends it back.
Defensive focus pays off for Wiseman. When he gets on top of that shot, nice.
Curry against George. George with the defensive effort.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Cans it from downtown.
Paul George.
George has got the first 3 points tonight for the Clippers. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game over Jackson. And again, no good by Golden State. Now the Clippers with it.
And while they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, a lot of people think the separation still exists, but I myself, I want to see what happens in this first game before I make that call.
Wiggins from outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide-open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by Marcus Morris. And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry.
They were pretty tight to start this game. Started out with 4 straight misses. Maybe that one will get them going.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
Now here's Thompson. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. No problems knocking that one down. And then tie this game up.
Team first mentality of Thompson. If someone on his squad is uncovered, you find him.
Leonard kicks to Jackson. And here's George for 3. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Curry. A miss that time would have put him up.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Now here's George. Inside. It's stolen by Green. Outside Curry. The shot's good from Wiseman.
He's not just an incredible scorer. I mean, Curry also prides himself in passing. I mean, especially in finding a wide open team.
Outside Leonard. Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Curry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Wiseman. That one doesn't drop. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Thompson against George. Pass to Jackson. The shot's good on the assist by George.
The catch and shoot, Jay, is lethal when used correctly. Easy to see why Jackson likes it so much.
Curry against Jackson. Thompson passes to Wiggins. He kicks it to Curry. Green dishes to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Thompson against George.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him. Just doing the job on the backboard.
17-foot shot on the way. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Leonard inside, covered by Wiggins. Puts it up. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound. The Clippers in the lead. The pass to Zubac. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, you can't leave somebody that wide open when Jackson's running the show. Reggie will find him every time.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Green. That one wide left. Clippers leading by 4. Jackson looking around. Off target from outside.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Yes, that goes in.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Leonard on the wing. Over Wiggins. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Leonard's got 5 now.
And the reflexes are just key. Kawhi is already anticipating that shot before he even gets the ball.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5. Wiseman with the rebound. The Warriors trailing. Pass to Curry. No good. That would have tied it.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
On the wing, Jackson, covered by Wiggins. Here's Leonard. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And that's now 7 points for Leonard.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Thompson outside. No good from outside. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 4.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
But you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at their offensive end.
And finished off by Wiseman.
Good plan, throwing it up to the rim. Wiseman will go get it.
The Clippers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Clippers call timeout. Which wide section is getting free t-shirts tonight? Let's hear that. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. Bielitsa comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Moody subbed in for Thompson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Leonard. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Now Batum, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Trying to get open is Ibaka. Batum, good. And the Clippers lead by 4.
That's just years of experience coming into play. Batum's aggressiveness and basketball savvy, I mean, it puts defenders in difficult spots.
And the Clippers have possession after the missed three from Stephen Curry. And here's George for 3. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Curry with the bounce pass. Shot from the low block. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Kennard with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Bielitsa. Kicks it to Curry. Back to Bielitsa. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to get it going. And the layup by Curry.
What focus from Curry. Embracing the physicality, figuring out how to still capitalize through it.
Bledsoe passes to Ibaka. Knocked loose. Batum against Bielitsa. Here's George.
2 minutes remaining.
The Warriors pull it in. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Curry, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
The shot's good from Kennard.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Now here's Curry. They double-team Curry. A 3 from Bielitsa. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Bledsoe. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Curry with it. George picks him up. George against Curry. Misses the baby hook.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Moody the pass to Looney. He dishes it to Curry. They double-team Curry. Yep, that one goes in there. Now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
Just working the defense in the painted area. Curry with the smooth teardrop.
There's 39 seconds left to play here in the first. The shot's good. George has got 8 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Curry gets the bucket.
Now that's team basketball. The elites are doing a nice job getting the ball to the open man.
Now here's George. Tight defense on him. And it's George finishing it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Moody off target with his 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top, leading by 5. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Bledsoe is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Ibaka. Then there's Batum. And it's Mann in at the small forward. Now Kennard. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry.
Golden State basketball.
Warriors trailed by 5. And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris. You have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He gets fouled off ball on almost every play. But teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with a 3.
Now, here's Moody. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clock at 2. Here's Looney. And the Warriors miss again. Clippers leading by 5. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Mann. The shot off that time. The Warriors go the other way. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Moody. Golden State moving it around. Here's Curry with the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And Curry's got 11 points.
Oh, because of his quick release, so difficult to close up space on Curry.
Now, here's Kennard. He's guarded closely. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
And you think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris. They're like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luka. Who are those skills superstars from when you play?
Oh, well, I mean, I tell you, for me, there's guys like Steve Nash, of course, my boy, shout out to my man, Peja Stojakovic, Dirk Nowitzki, Mark Price, Chris Mullin. What up, Mully? John Stockton. I mean, just a lot of great talent in this league.
First one falls for him.
And with a bigger role, Kennard continues to blossom, an efficient, intelligent scorer who plays to his strengths.
Kuminga's come in for Golden State. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And Kevon Looney still relatively young, but injuries have slowed down his mobility.
He moves like a 15-year veteran. He thinks he plays like a 15-year vet. Very reliable. Well done.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. And so here is Golden State. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go.
Getting it done inside. Looney looks intimidated, using his physical gifts to own the paint.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 1.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Bledsoe against Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Baseline J on the way. They get it back. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And he recovers it. Here's Bledsoe. Right side, Batum. Bledsoe kicks to Ibaka. And there's the pass to Kennard. Iguodala with the steal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
The
foul.
defender all over.
Second.
And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
The line for the
And
Dogs.
physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kuminga. Different look here for the Warriors. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Looney. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Moody. And Wiggins is subbed in for Curry. The Clippers also changing it up. Marcus Morris is checked in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Luke Kennard. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jackson dishes to Ibaka. And stolen by Wiggins. It's stolen by Ibaka. Jackson against Wiggins. Jackson down low. It's blocked. Passes it to Wiggins. Five to shoot. Snatched away. Jackson with it. Kuminga picks him up. Leonard on the wing. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Golden State. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Dishes it to Wiseman. Green deciding where to go with it. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
That's his second.
Well, they're just a
personal
team
foul.
in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
Klay Thompson at the line for 1.
Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Now, here's Green. Following the miss by Marcus Morris. Kuminga, no good. It's a 4-point ball game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Leonard, the pass to man. Jackson with it. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Wiggins at the top of the key. From past the arc. And the Warriors get it back. It's good on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 6.
I love how Wiseman doesn't give up. He's a big who gives effort after effort after effort. And his teammates love that.
Down low. They need this one. And it's laid in by Ibaka.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Green kicks to Kuminga. Pass to Wiseman. Thompson surveying the floor. Here's Wiggins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wiggins has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Warriors.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Guarded by Green. Shot from 12. That one rolling around and rims out. Warriors leading by 6. On the wing, Wiggins. Guarded by Jackson. Wiggins dishes to Wiseman. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Wiseman.
An encouraging sign of things to come, people. Wiseman's commitment to converting through contact, fantastic.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Paul George comes in for man.
Shooting 1.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Jackson passes to George. Now here's Leonard. Pass to George. Zubac trying to break loose. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from George.
To have a knockdown 3-point shooter with George's size and skill gives Coach a lot of options on the offensive end.
Now here's Wiseman. He's got 11. Buries it from 3-point range. Wiggins has got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Zubac with it. Now defended by Wiggins. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Jackson down low, covered by Wiggins. His 3-pointers off the mark. Warriors leading by 11. The 11-footer, and that one goes long. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Leonard finds Jackson. Here's Leonard. The pass to George. Zubac trying to break loose.
Staying engaged defensively, Wiggins has all the tools to be a great defender.
Passes it to Kuminga. Jackson against Thompson. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Jackson. And they get it. No good that time. And Golden State will come the other way. To the paint. And finished off by Wiseman.
You know, you love seeing Wiseman asserting himself like he's dunking it down with authority.
Clippers trailed by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Guarded by Green. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. Kuminga with it. Leonard's there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Dubs, Jonathan Kuminga. At the line for 2.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bielitsa's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Luke Kennard comes in for Marcus Morris. And Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Jackson. Second free throw, no good. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Here's Wiseman. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the Clippers get called for the foul.
Boy, anybody not guarding Wiseman,
Taking 2.
better be happy. He's a problem.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
Despite playing in just 3 games in college, James Wiseman went 2nd overall to Golden State in the 2020 draft. Look, here's a guy with limitless potential.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Wiggins. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Batum's checked in. No luck that time either. Clippers trailed by 15. George passes to Batum. Back to George. Over Wiseman. And the Clippers miss again.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Clippers call time here.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Devon Looney is checked in for Wiseman. .124 left to play here in the half. Here's Bledsoe. Zubac trying to break loose. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 4 this quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Curry against Bledsoe. Pass to Looney. And here is Curry. Back to Iguodala. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Bielitsa passes to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Back to Looney. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Looney's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Yep, it counts.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Bialica. Lets it go from 11. They get the rebound. And that's off the glass and in. Bialica's got 7 points.
Offensive rebounding is all about positioning and hustle. I mean, there, Bialica showed exactly how you get these additional opportunities.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
James Wiseman has been the story in this one. He had 13 points, 7 rebounds, and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They played smart, they took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over it.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebounding battle, to win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite, avocado toast.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Now here's Jackson. Up top, Leonard. Outside, George. The 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective until my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Here's Curry, following the score by Reggie Jackson. Curry finds Thompson. Shoots. And it's good off the back rim and in. Curry's got 13 points.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Now, here's Zubats. Now, here's Jackson. And here's George. The shot, no good.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Now here's Jackson. After the miss from Klay Thompson. Outside Jackson. Wants to get it to Zubas. And does.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Wiggins outside. It's the mark. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiggins. And that's 15 points for Stephen Curry.
And that's unselfish basketball. Wiggins' teammates, well, they appreciate him when he shakes the rock like this.
Poked away. Curry with the steal. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Now Green. Ball's knocked loose. Outside Jackson. The dish to Leonard. Jackson kicks to George. Now the pass to Leonard. Clock at 6. There's the 3. Traps in the tray. He's got 10.
And you have to get out on Leonard. His three-point shot is lethal.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Not going to go that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. And finished off by Leonard.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside for Jackson. And another 3 for the Clippers.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Wiggins outside. No good, unable to end this run. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Los Angeles. Mann comes in for George. Here's Jackson, and Wiseman sends it back. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
That'll put Serge Ibaka on the line. That's on James Wiseman.
For the Clippers.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Shooting.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Free throw good, Serge Ibaka.
And what's interesting about Ibaka, he's played basketball internationally ever since joining the NBA back in 08. In fact, he won a silver medal with Spain in 2012.
He gets that one.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
Wiggins against Leonard, trying to get open as Ibaka.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Curry dishes to Wiseman. Knocked away. Pulls up. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 14. Ibaka finds Jackson. Leonard looking around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
And Toronto went all in with the Kawhi Leonard trade. Well, the Raptors were rewarded with the claw delivering Toronto their first NBA title in 2019. Great to see a front office going for it and ultimately claiming that ring.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Leonard hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Curry against Jackson. Takes a three, and it's Stephen Curry with a three. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. His offense has returned.
Outside Leonard. Outside Jackson. Curry with some nice D.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
With that violent pinball style, Draymond draws a high number of fouls inside.
The Warriors have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Green still plays with a chip on his shoulder. Should have never have fallen to the second round in the 2012 draft.
Bielitsa, he checks in for Andrew Wiggins. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Reggie Jackson. He's perfect from the line this time. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skill, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow. Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Here's Bledsoe, and the layup's good off the glass. Bledsoe's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
They double-team Curry. Here's Looney. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Clippers trailed by 15. Bledsoe with him. He's got 6. Here's Bielitsa. He kicks it to Curry. With the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
What focus from Curry on offense so far. I mean, doing everything he can to provide for the squad.
Leonard attacking. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Looney. Passes it to Moody. Now, here's Bielitsa. Curry. And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
And really a high flyer with those go-go gadget arms. Bledsoe right on top of that shot, making an impact at the defensive end.
A fadeaway, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Clippers trailed by 15. Here's Leonard. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here is Moody. No points in the game yet for him. Curry on the wing. Stolen by Bledsoe. Outside, Batum. Kicks to Leonard. Shoots over Kuminga. Misses off the left iron. Warriors leading by 13. Here's Curry. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Now Bledsoe. He's got 6. Five on the clock. Shoots. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Kuminga. And it's Klay Thompson in for Moody. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kennard's checked in. Here's Looney, defended by Ibaka. Looney kicks to Curry. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And that's now 24 points for Stephen Curry.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ibaka outside. Back to Bledsoe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Kennard for 3. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Curry passes to Looney. Iguodala outside. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Curry kicks to Bielitsa. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Now, here's Kennard. Here's Batum. Rebound by Bielitsa. Warriors leading by 15. Here's Looney. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Looney's got 6.
Well, coaches love to see that kind of grit on the glass. Looney likes to earn his rebounds.
Ibaka, the pass to Kennard. Bledsoe outside. It's up a 3. No good on that one. The Warriors go the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Iguodala. And with the rebound. Clippers trailed by 17. At the top of the key, Batum, stolen by Thompson. Pass to Bielitsa. It's Curry outside. Poke loose. LA has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Here's Kennard. And Looney sends it back.
But because of Looney's strong defensive instinct, he's able to make good reads as a shot blocker.
Here's Curry. That's short off the rim. Pass to Bledsoe. Good D by Thompson.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy lay.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 17. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Clippers, we've got Ibaka. Bledsoe is out there with Kennard. Then it's Paul George, and it's Batum in at the 4. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Curry's shot is good.
Creative finisher at the rim. Chef Curry cooking.
Jackson passes to George. With the drive. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson outside. And the pass to Curry. Back to Thompson. The tray. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Whenever these plays hands, you always feel like it's going in. It's that.
George against Iguodala. 13 feet away. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Outside Curry. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's his third personal foul.
That's on Reggie Jackson.
Look at Curry getting crafty. Ensuring he gets fouled while in active shot.
Stephen Curry at the line for 3.
That's good from Stephen Curry. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment. For the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Now, here's George. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Adding to his 3-point total on the night. He had 3 in the first half. Now he's got his first one here in the second.
Wiggins passes to Wiseman. And it's good for 2. And that's now 21 points for James Wiseman.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Kennard with the ball. Passes to George. 6 to shoot. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Stolen by George. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. They double team Curry. And finished off by Wiseman.
Big man again. Wiseman's versatile offensive game. It makes him a nightmare of a match.
George against Wiggins. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Wiggins. Takes the 13-footer. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
George with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively.
he hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. The 15-footer. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And finished off by Wiseman.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
And the Clippers call time here. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stop for a coach's challenge. But is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just quality. So that's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. Moody comes in for Wiggins. Lee's checked in for Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Curry. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Preston passes to Johnson. He dishes it to Winslow to the right side. Here's Zubac. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got his first 2 points of the night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 7, and that one drops.
When Morris gets it down in the paint, he's deadly, using his big arms to get these shots up and in.
Now here's Kuminga. D right on him, and the shot goes down.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Dishes to Johnson. Now here's Winslow. Defense is right there. Misses from short range. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Clippers basketball.
Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And Morris does a great job keeping his head up, finding his teammate for quality shots.
Lee outside. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Lee. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Zubac hits in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Pass to Kuminga, 13 feet away. And Winslow pulls it down.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Lee with the steal. There's the pass to Poole. And the Warriors miss again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Preston, guarded by Poole, and they pick up 2.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors 10th team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Reggie Jackson.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Here's Curry. Here's the dish to Wiseman. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
What poise from Thompson, not allowing for any distractions from the shot.
Jackson passes to George. Three-pointer. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. Some changes for Golden State. Porter's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Lee comes in for Klay Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the inside. And finished off by Wiseman.
And look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that miss.
Preston passes to Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
James Wiseman. That's his
and Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is. And you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And finished off by Wiseman.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Passes it to Batum. Now here's Winslow, guarded by Poole from 12 feet out. And the shot is long.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
Pass to Bielitsa. Now, here's Poole. He's guarded closely. Pass to Batum. Here's Preston. Guarded by Poole. Chris, you made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
Well, chemistry was very important, Kevin. I knew that being a team that it was incumbent upon me to make sure all players felt
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did. They all made me.
6 on the shot clock. Wiseman kicks to Porter. Off target from three-point range.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Batum, good.
Well, in addition to Batum's solid perimeter shooting, he is also very efficient from the mid-range, dropping in these shots consistently.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Stephen Curry.
What a teammate he was tonight, setting guys up for layups and open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
Batum passes to Zubac. Over Wiseman. No good from Zubac.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Down low, Poole finds Bielitsa. Over Johnson. They get it back. Out to Lee. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wiseman the pass to Lee. Good on the three-point shot.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Now, that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Here's Preston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
It feels great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we grabbed rebounds, we made big possessions, so I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.